fam, what's up? It's Drew Smith from Smith Shot Films, the show that gives you tips, tutorials, and reviews for beginning filmmakers. In this video, I'm going to show you the easy way to make time-lapse with iPhone 12 Pro. And stick around because I'm also going to show you a cool light trick using the time-lapse feature of the iPhone. According to Wikipedia, time-lapse photography is a technique in which the frequency at which film frames are captured is much more spread out than the frequency that is used to view the sequence. When played at normal speed, time appears to be moving faster and thus lapsing. But that's just a fancy way of saying cool looking videos where everything moves super fast. So creating large scale time lapse with DSLR cameras means capturing thousands of stills and editing down your footage. But there's a much easier way. Use the iPhone 12 Pro Max or almost any iPhone that's still made for that matter, and your time lapses will be complete and processed the moment you stop recording. While time lapse isn't new for iPhone, it's been a feature since the iPhone 6 in 2014. What is new is the image quality of the newer phones, especially the 12 Pro. That means you can get time lapses with a sharpness that's very similar to a DSLR camera, but much easier. You're wondering, how long can iPhone time-lapse? Pretty long. I'm guessing until it runs out of battery or the memory is full. The iPhone's time-lapse camera will condense your video to about 20 to 40 seconds regardless of how long it is. If you record for less than 10 minutes, then the frame capture is 2 frames per second. After 10 minutes, it reduces to 1 frame per second and reduces further at 40 minutes, 80 minutes, and so on. A time-lapse is a compressed look at the world where everything is sped up and is usually associated with floating clouds or the sun rising and floating across the sky. And filmmakers often use it to show the audience that some time has passed in the story. But I think time-lapse videos let us see a part of the world that's always there but rarely seen. By speeding things up, you show the beauty of the things that move really slow, and it gives you a new perspective on things. So how's it done? Just open the camera app, select the time-lapse option right next to the video in slow-mo, and click record. Expect to leave the camera in time-lapse mode for at least 30 minutes. An hour would be even better because everything is sped up. That 30 minutes of footage could result in just 10 seconds of a clip. Beyond clicking record and letting it roll, there's a little more to it. First, you're going to need a tripod because you can't hand hold a phone for longer than 30 seconds or so and expect a steady shot. Your hands will get shaky and the phone's internal image stabilization won't help in a time-lapse mode. You can buy a cheap model of a tripod at Amazon. A tripod something like this one right here is the Photo Pro Digi 3400, and it also has an attachment for a cell phone. Check out the link in the description to see the one that I got. Time-lapse videos are a collection of still images usually taken every few seconds or so. On the iPhone camera app, you are not given the option of how often the shutter takes new images. To do this, you might want to try an app like Filmic Pro, which lets you decide how often the shutter opens and closes. But why do it the hard way? Just use the iPhone camera app. You might notice that when you preview the videos on your phone while it's recording, the video looks choppy, blurry, or laggy. Don't worry about this. This is normal due to the increased exposure time for each video frame. Once the recording is done, play it back from your Photos app and enjoy. So if you want to see more cool time lapse, check out Tenzi Films Hyperlapse. I'll add a link to that also in the description. Now's the time for me to knock a few things off my list. They're not gonna talk about me bad no more. So as promised, here's another cool thing you can do with the time lapse. Create light trails using the iPhone 12's night mode. Just grab a light source like Christmas lights, or you can use a light like the Aperture MC. This is the Aperture MC, and it is awesome. I'll do a separate video about that, but I really love this light, and I'll link it in the description too. To create the effect, first position your phone on the tripod, then move your light source in a pattern for as long as you can. Circles, wavy lines, whatever you like. My arm started to get tired, but I needed to keep going so that the motion would be captured in the time lapse. You can even spell things out like I tried to do here. I can see using this technique for something like a music video or to add some visual interest to your videos. Let me know in the comments if you create anything using this technique and point me to where I can see it. Okay family, if you like this video, please consider subscribing, turn on the notifications, and hit the like button because that helps me out a lot. And I'll see you in the next video. Well, good morning family. Spring is here, and now it's time to transform our gazebo. We're not really transforming it. I'm just putting in another fan and some lights and some cool stuff like that, so we can chill all spring and summer. Yeah, it's nice out here. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Okay, so here is the gazebo currently, and we're gonna fix this.
Hi, honey. I'm here to help.
You missed it all. You like?
I like it a lot. Oh, the rug is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about the lights?
I'm glad you got the extra set because it looks better.
Yeah.
It looks cool though. Oh, yeah, I got the fan on. But yes, the fans are great. It looks so good.
Right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna look really good at nighttime too.
Winter, summer.
Nighttime with the fireplace and everything. It's gonna look amazing.
Yeah, I'm glad we got the second fan.
I'm gonna turn them off for a second so you don't freeze.
I had to put my jacket on. I just wanted to come help you. I thought I was going to be doing a lot of manual labor.
You're not helping.
That's good. I like it a lot.
All right.
I like it a lot.
Ready for the spring.
Yeah, where's my hammock? Right here. Can't put it in.
You can put it right there. We're right there.
This is going to be great. You should bring the hookah out.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It looks really good.
Good job.
Oh, I really like the lights. I'm glad we got them. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, and then the double fans is gonna be good, especially when it's like hot out here.
Yeah.
And I think it'll also keep bugs away, so we might be able to keep this open a little bit more. I don't know, because you know the wasp mosquitoes at night. Well, maybe a little bit. We'll see. Generally, that does work.
You don't need me.